Very excited to what we're going to get. And friends, if you share that same excitement like I do, my good friend Austin the Beast, to be sure to hashtag SWT 2021 on Twitter. Okay, we got two legends getting ready to throw down right here. Winner semis, friends. Let's get it.
Okay, Hanayome, he's going to go with the Ike. Any of the swordmen he's going to go, he's going to have to be the approacher in this matchup. Snake's entire game plan is going to be based around cooking those grenades, because not only is he throwing them towards the opponent to try to force like an approach, he's going to hold on to them for a bit and mix up the timing so you don't know when that explosion is going to go off if you're not paying attention, as well as planting C4s over the place, especially on that platform.
Well, Austin, you certainly spoke that into existence, and we are definitely seeing it now right here. A bit of a lead right here from MVD, not the biggest lead in the world. I mean, both these two characters known to cut leads down, but I'm a little afraid, man, because I'm just a firm believer that when Snake gets a very comfortable lead, not just any old type of lead, but a comfortable one, Snake is like already one of the best characters in the game, but he feels like a top 3 character, especially when it's being piloted by somebody like MVD. But one thing I can't ignore, and you talked about it briefly, is the utilization of these grenades. Ike is such a long character. You have to watch how you swing on stage. It's not enough to just do like short hop nair and play, short hop forwarder. You run the risk, if you are too close to Snake, running into a grenade and taking a lot of unnecessary percent.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. He's got 129 already from all that unnecessary grenades. And Snake plays really well with the lead, because then he sits very comfortably if you have to go to him. That's exactly what he wants. And Ike doesn't have much mobility. Right there, you saw him try to go for the quick draw to try to close the distance as fast as possible. But that's like his only option if it's that long of a distance, because Ike's run speed and airspeed is not the greatest.
No, could you imagine if it was, though? I don't want to live in a world where Ike suddenly get passed on his feet like Martha or Roy. But yeah, I mean, fast or slow, quick draw just wasn't charged enough to get there in time. And of course, MVD punishing all overextensions, and this is MVD at his most dangerous, okay? I mean, he has the lead right now with Snake, and you're pretty much just like in a minefield. Oh, great parry. Good up special out of shield. And that's what I'm talking about. This is going to be a huge deterrent right here for how MVD decides to get handsy and punishing that landing. We cannot ignore that there, my good friend Austin. You know what I'm saying? Snake, as talented as he is with the weaponry and how great he is in the neutral, you know what I'm saying? When he is off of his feet, Ike can certainly have his way with him. Oh
my god, he converted off of that. Very fantastic stuff. Just getting off that explosion up tilt. Not going to kill just yet. Ike's a big boy. Going to be able to try to get as much damage as possible. Continues the combo going, reads the air dodge, and continues it off of the throw. And that's exactly the type of gameplay you're going to have to do against Snake to try to get. But he forgot about the C4.
Don't forget about Dre, and do not forget about the C4, okay? I'm not going to tell you no more. That was very unfortunate, because he was definitely cooking it up. I mean, you bait it. It's one thing when you get an Ike combo, but when you bait the air dodge out, you're definitely feeling yourself. You know that whatever it is you're about to do is going to certainly connect. And MVD looking to put a stop to that here. Backing off, disengaging almost, and just really letting the projectile pressure do the work for him. Again, Snake in the lead. It's a very dangerous Snake indeed. And MVD has just proven that theory correct. Not approaching at all. And man, forcing him to switch sides. He knew that he left the C4 there. He knew if I switch sides, he's going to run underneath this platform, and I should be able to detonate on him. Smart gameplay.
Just looking like explosions all over the place. Again, he's continuing the combo, and he's forgetting about the C4 on the platform because he wants to go for it. And another thing is, MVD's getting out of combos that are untrue, because you can pull out that grenade, and then all of a sudden your sword hits the grenade and you get an explosion, and then he turns it around. We've seen that a couple times here earlier in the set. And MVD is just taking this home. 141%, has him off stage. Even if Hanayome hits this stock, it's just not going to work. And yet another C4 again on the platform. You can definitely tell that maybe there's a little bit of inexperience here for Hanayome. Maybe he's not as familiar with the Snake matchup as other players. Because there were so many C4s he got caught by, and that's like the number one rule when you're playing against Snake, is you got to know where that C4 is at all times. And MVD is so good at just hiding them on the platforms.
Yeah, seriously, bro. It feels a little fish out of watery right here for Hanayome. But again, I know, the age-old anything in fighting games period is that no two players play the same, but I think because of Snake's toolkit, every Snake is certainly different at this top professional level, and because of what Snake can do, he has the ability to, of course, play either aggressively, defensively, whatever the case may be, and still perform proficiently. So I got to really give it to MVD right there, bringing something a little different to the table. I don't know if I've ever seen a Snake utilize C4s like that, but, again, as I'm saying all this about his C4 gameplay, is not enough to just drop one and just pray for the best. You have to make sure your footwork is great. You got to make sure that the type of pressure you're applying is forcing your opponent to be around these C4 so you can try to blow them up. So, of course, MVD bringing Of course, fantastic gameplay, to the table. But Hanayome, there was a couple instances where, he started to cook a little bit, but those were all kind of like in the head-to-head interactions, those few moments of hope where he kind of got in on MVD. He was able to turn it up. But, of course, MVD, again, you're playing a character like Snake at this level. You can bet your bottom dollar I'm going to disengage and start throwing stuff at you again. That's what I have to do. I'm sorry, Ike. Don't bring a sword to a grenade fight. Don't do it.
Or if you're going to bring a sword, bring a different sword, because I think Ike can sometimes struggle in this matchup, and I could definitely tell that Hanayome was having difficulty closing the gap whenever MVD, especially when MVD was playing with a lead. So I would like to see maybe a potential Crom or Roy make an appearance, because they can be, or Sephiroth. Sephiroth's also another ideal. Even though not quite as fast as Crom or Roy, has a big sword, and that covers a lot of range. And you can try to just kind of poke him out, maybe potentially wall him out. Go into Yoshi's story. This isn't actually the greatest stage for Snake. Yes, he has the platforms to play with, but it's kind of small. Like there's not much room for him to be able to run around.
Lord Jesus, and there is no room for. Oh my Lord! Look,
he doesn't need it.
Here's my issue right here with Sephiroth. So I like Sephiroth in this matchup because I feel like he can do something a little bit better than what we've seen from the Ike, which is of course punish Snake, as he's trying to recover. Snake is always going to like be reverse or try to directional air dodge away as he's like trying to get his feet back on the ground. Sephiroth's sword, of course, will catch that if that's not timed properly. Not saying Ike's won't, but I'm just saying there's a difference in size between Sephiroth's sword and Ike's sword. But my issue here is that Sephiroth is such a big character, such a big target, and he's also light. I mean, let's call a spade here. I mean, he's not the heaviest character in the world. He can't deal with C4 and Nikita too much, all right? So you got to make sure your finesse is even nicer than what it was before here, because this is not a character built for trades.
Yeah, not all. Like I said, in the beginning it's nice because he gets that wing, but then once you have it, you don't want to be taking no more damage. And that up air is going to be insanely scary. I get why he went to Yoshi's though with Sephiroth, because of the forward air on the stage allows him to be able to stall and mix up his recoveries as well. Snakes love to recover high. And he got caught by the Nikita, but he's still alive. 156. He's trying to avoid it, but MVD's on him like a hawk. You can't get away from that explosion. I mean, something you could do is hit that Nikita missile with a sword, but with Sephiroth off stage, like sometimes it's not going to come out fast enough, especially when it's on your tail like that.
I'll tell you what is coming out fast enough, and that's most definitely this lead here by MVD. I mean, every time grenade lands, even when you think MVD is not in a position for a conversion, he is most certainly there. Now, of course, Hanayome off of their feet, has to figure out something and quick here. Again, I like the switch to Sephiroth. I get it. He has the range to punish Snake off stage, which was an area that he was really struggling against the stage tech, but it is not enough. Hanayome hanging on here for dear life. 2 stocks apiece, 75%. 1 solid size conversion from Sephiroth, and you can definitely bring yourself into a closer match.
Rod, that stock was disgusting because he used the down air on the B. The little silver thing, and then because of that, he was able to extend the hurt box. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because MVD is going to close at the stock immediately. Any sort of momentum that Hanayome starts to get, MVD just stuffs out immediately.
Yeah, it's tough, man. I mean, MVD with this lead, not looking to get rid of it at all. Okay, MVD has the snapshot. Okay, doesn't quite get any sort of follow-up after. Sir.
If you rolled left, that would have been the game.
Wait a damn minute here. Yeah, I know, right? Oh. Okay, but I like that backer. This is your opportunity to close this out. Okay, great directional air dodge down. Probably feel like he's going to go a little bit higher over that platform. Up smash certainly can catch you. Yes, friends, it is not an Easter egg. Sephiroth's sword will go through these platforms in a major way, so you got to stay on the up and up about that.
I'm actually digging these side Bs because they're really good option for just dealing with the grenades coming at him. Like, it just stops him in its tracks, so I kind of get the pick. And it's kind of working. Like, he's at 86%. MVD does have the lead. He's playing aggressive now, trying to combo him into that grenade. I love that placement because he put the grenade on the top platform in order to toss Sephiroth up there. And now, playing around the platforms, getting a little too overzealous again. He's so hungry for these flashy combos that eventually he's going to catch it, but he's just going to mash up tilt. He just rolled in there. He just rolled.
You got to sometimes, man. Again, Sephiroth, a little bit of momentum. Things get very dangerous, especially for a character like Snake. Even as talented as MVD's, Snake just has some very glaring weaknesses that Sephiroth can really zero in on. And I feel like MVD felt like before we even get to that part of the neutral, I'm not even going to let us get that far. I'm going to shut it down. Here's an up tilt for your troubles, which, mind you, we hadn't really seen it all in that match. So Great utilization right there of your tools from both players. I love the character switch. I feel like he should stay Sephiroth, but of course I'm here and they're there for a reason. MVD, no need to switch. Of course, the Snake Extraordinaire, proving why he is such. Yes, character run back. But what stage are we going to get? Because the next stage can certainly make a difference. Same stage, yeah.
Yeah, I did not see him leave the ring, so that's definitely going back to Yoshi's. Again, fantastic stage for Snake for Sephiroth, because of the ability to like clank your forward air into the wall below. It allows you to mix up the recovery. Granted, we didn't really see that come into play too often, but if Hanayome could just not take so much damage in the beginning like he's doing right now, that'd be fantastic. So I feel like he always had that wing, that little angel feather ready to go. The black wing, the one-winged angel. Here we go.
Yeah, he got the Buffalo Wild Wing real quick, man. And it's sad. It's sad to see because, like, you know, he's
got the buffalo sauce.
Oh my Lord Jesus, he most certainly does. And it is very spicy out there. Like that, finally has a lead here. I'm curious to see what Hanayome is going to do when he has lead. I feel like for the majority of this set, he's played from behind, which again, versus Snake, very difficult to do. And as Sephiroth being as light as you are, not every hit on Snake is going to be a clean hit. Some of them are certainly going to be trays. And Sephiroth's little light body, unfortunately, can't handle all that. Oh, no jab to grab right there. MVD tapping into some fighting game roots. It's going to have to figure something out and fast. Oh, okay.
This is super unfortunate. Hanayome trying to get back to the stage, gets caught by the Nikita missile. That's such a good advantage state for MVD. All he has to do is just throw that out there and just chase after him. It's the safest thing in the world. He will not get punished for it. And Hanayome only found himself in that position because he wasn't paying attention to the C4 on the right platform. Again, you know, it's kind of like destroying him at this point. 59% still alive, has a lead.
Oh, and getting off a Cypher immediately, not wanting a repeat right there of game number 2 with that downer at the ledge. Now, obviously not in a position for a downer, but Snake, for those of us who don't know, when he's on that C4, he's kind of a sitting duck, all right? Not the biggest sitting duck, but he is a duck that is most definitely sitting for sure. And with this in mind, MVD has brought this back into even quarters exactly. Off the mark with the down smash. I would like to say that was going to be a read, but that's neither here nor there at this point. And neither is that stock. MVD looking damn good.
Yeah, he was looking for a punish with the grab while holding shield, but that up tilt has so much knockback on it. There was no way that he was going to be able to connect that grab. But that's okay. He gets the back air, hits the grenade, so he takes a little bit of damage for his troubles. And now we have ourselves a pretty even game here. Let's see if we can try to get this good combo. Again, he gets a grab, the grenades are going to interrupt it. He has to go only for true combos at this point. Already has the wing out, 92%. MVD trading like a madman because he has the lead and he can afford to. Snake's a heavy boy. 103%. What's the answer here? Jumping our way.
Oh my Lord, it's awesome. That is a very great question. I'm glad you asked it. What is going to be the answer here? Because, oh my God, the delay on the first hit of forward tilt, very, very smooth. Okay, C4 under Hanayome right there. Got to stay very mindful. You have the wing online, so you have another jump at your disposal. Great P reversal, and get the heck off me. I need to get back onto the stage. Oh my Lord.
He had him off stage, 123. Traded positions, he's got a little bit overzealous, avoids the C4, opting to go for the high route. Down smash to at least try to poke him. Does shield damage, goes for the immediate counter. MVD is going to come in, punish him after the aftermath, get the stock. 3-0. MVD finds himself with a trip, a one-way ticket to winners finals.
Lord Jesus Christ, friends. That was just absolutely amazing. I was going to say, and I know you were kind of alluding to it as well, we just didn't see very many counters, but that also could be because, you know, maybe you just don't trust the timing of your counters in conjunction with MVD's grenade gameplay. I get it. Sephiroth, again, very light frame, probably can't deal with that. But in the few instances where MVD did decide to get very handsy with them, of course, the conversions were